In a remarkable development, Yemen's Ansarallah fighters, also known as the Houthis, have overwhelmed Israelis by successfully firing drones and hitting targets in the illegal settler colony. The latest act of extraordinary dare comes just days after a Houthi drone bypassed the much-publicized Iron Dome and hit a hotel in the Israeli port city of Eilat. Today's drone attacks too targeted a hotel in Eilat, and once again Israel's interceptor missiles failed to stop them from hitting their target. Don't take my word for it. According to the Israeli Jerusalem Post, today's drone attacks by the Houthis have caused dozens of casualties, with many believed to be critically injured. As many as 48 people were wounded, including 2 men who were in serious condition and 17 others who were lightly wounded by shrapnel. Israeli public broadcaster Kan reported that the drones fired by the Houthis exploded right next to a hotel in Eilat. The Israeli fire and rescue team said that the impact of the explosion was such that several rooms of a nearby hostel were badly damaged. I have shared the videos of this latest Houthi attack on our Telegram channel. Details are on the screen. The Houthis military spokesperson Yahya Sari issued a video statement claiming more success against their enemy.
بيان صادر عن القوات المسلحة اليمنية بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال تعالى: يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تنصروا الله ينصركم ويثبت أقدامكم. صدق الله العظيم. انتصارا لمظلومية الشعب الفلسطيني ومجاهديه الأعزاء، وردا على جرائم الإبادة الجماعية والتصعيد الخطير الذي يقوم به العدو الإسرائيلي بحق إخواننا في قطاع غزة، وفي إطار الرد على العدوان الإسرائيلي على بلدنا، نفذ سلاح الجو المسير في القوات المسلحة اليمنية عملية عسكرية نوعية، وذلك بطائرتين مسيرتين استهدفتا هدفين للعدو الإسرائيلي في منطقة أم الرشراش جنوبية فلسطين المحتلة، وقد حققت العملية هدفها بنجاح بفضل الله، وفشلت المنظومات الاعتراضية في التصدي لها. وتعد هذه العملية هي الثانية خلال 24 ساعة الماضية، حيث نفذ سلاح الجو المسير عملية عسكرية في وقت سابق أمس الثلاثاء، وذلك بعدد من الطائرات المسيرة استهدفت أهدافا عدة للعدو الإسرائيلي في منطقتي أم الرشراش وبئر السبع جنوبية فلسطين المحتلة. تحيي القوات المسلحة اليمنية جميع الصامدين المجاهدين المرابطين في قطاع غزة، وهم يدافعون عن كل الأمة بتضحيات لا مثيل لها وبطولات قل نظيرها، مستمرون من اليمن العزيز معكم وإلى جانبكم بكل قدراتنا وإمكانياتنا، ولن نتوقف عن ذلك حتى وقف العدوان عليكم ورفع الحصار عنكم. والله حسبنا ونعم الوكيل، نعم المولى ونعم النصير. عاش اليمن حرا عزيزا مستقلا، والنصر لليمن ولكل أحرار الأمة. صنعاء 2 من ربيع الآخر 1447 للهجرة، الموافق 24 من سبتمبر 2025. صادر عن القوات المسلحة اليمنية.
According to Israeli paramedics, they arrived at the scene and began treating the wounded, and all 48 of them were subsequently evacuated to the Yosef Tal Medical Center nearby, including the 2 victims in serious condition. One of them is a 60-year-old man with severe limb wounds. The other victim in serious condition is a 26-year-old man with shrapnel injuries to the chest. French President Emmanuel Macron, he didn't waste time. He doesn't waste time whenever it happens to Israel. He wrote on Twitter, and I quote, "I strongly condemn the Houthi drone attack on a commercial center in Eilat, right in the middle of the Rosh Hashanah holiday. My thoughts are with the wounded and their families, and I wish them a speedy recovery. The whole of France stands by the people of Israel in their fight against terrorism." End quote. Wonder why the same European politicians have their tongues frozen when Israeli terrorists slaughter innocent men, women, children and babies both in Gaza and more recently in Yemen on a regular basis. What was extraordinary about today's Houthi attack was the IDF's spectacular confession on their failure to intercept the Houthi drones. The IDF said that they had deployed not one but two Israeli jets to shoot down the drones fired by the Houthis, but both of them failed. This just shows the impact of Iranian onslaught on the Israeli air defense system during the 12-day war. As I said earlier, Iranian ballistic and hypersonic missiles had completely exposed the Israeli Iron Dome. Testament to this is the recent successes by the Houthis, who are now able to routinely hit their Israeli targets by simply firing their drones. Imagine what their ballistic and hypersonic missiles are capable of achieving, since they have significantly faster speed than drones. The Houthis have vowed to avenge the murder of their prime minister and other cabinet members by Israeli terrorists. They have made their intention abundantly clear, adding that nothing was off limits now. This comes amidst the global fraternity expressing their collective outrage and disgust for Israeli terrorists for their genocidal campaign in Gaza. You only have to watch the ongoing annual UN General Assembly session and the leaders' speeches to get an idea on just how isolated and pariah this illegal settler colony has become. This is the Slovenian president last night.
The Genocide Convention risks becoming a relic of the past. Some states have put the International Criminal Court to its greatest challenge ever. Its prosecutors, whose only duty is the pursuit of justice, and its judges, whose responsibility is to uphold the law, our international law, now face sanctions and intimidation. We did not stop the Holocaust. We did not stop the genocide in Rwanda. We did not stop the genocide in Srebrenica. We must stop the genocide in Gaza. There are no excuses anymore. None.
You can watch the video of her full speech here. Ever since the Israeli terrorists launched their genocidal campaign in Gaza 2 years ago, the Houthis decided to come out in the open to punish Israelis by first causing the blockade of the Red Sea before firing drones and missiles aimed at Israeli targets. They have sunk a number of ships that were even remotely linked to Israel. Only this week, the Houthis attacked another Israel-bound ship in the Red Sea. And not too long ago, the Yemeni fighters were suspected to have cut the undersea internet cables, causing massive internet disruptions in parts of the Middle East, Asia, and even Europe. The worst affected entity was pro-Israel Microsoft. Given the Houthis' resolve, it doesn't look likely that they would show any mercy to war criminal Benjamin Netanyahu and his gang of terrorists and thugs anytime soon. The Houthis have said that they would stop tormenting Israelis as soon as they stop their genocide in Gaza. But will terrorist Netanyahu listen? Only time will tell. That's it from me. Thank you very much for your support of this platform and our journalism on buymeacoffee.com and Patreon. If you too think that our journalism is worth supporting, then you too should consider becoming part of it. Details are there in the description of this video. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because that's one of the many ways you can support independent journalism. God bless you all.